Hey everyone, welcome back to
5 Minute Eats, and today we have got a new Costco review for you. This one is an interesting one because we previously reviewed and absolutely loved and repurchased multiple times the name brand version of this from Starbucks. And today we have got the Costco Kirkland signature Sous Vide egg bites, uncured bacon and Gouda, made with cage-free eggs, 17 grams of protein per serving, 21 ounces, and you get 5 servings for a total of 10 bites. So one serving is 2 bites, and all of that for $11.99 for the whole box, making it $2.40 per serving or $1.19 per egg bite. Now, these on appearance look exactly the same as the Starbucks ones. They're the same flavor, and even the packaging on the inside looks the same. So I'm venturing to guess that I wouldn't be surprised if it's made by the same people.
Yeah, and so we love the one from Starbucks, even me, because I was skeptical because it's usually not my thing, but it tasted really good. And then we bought it again and again, and so I saw this one and I had to try it.
Yes.
Because the price is right.
Well, the thing is, the Starbucks ones, I believe the last time we bought them, they were like $14.97 or something. So this is a couple dollars less overall, you know?
Yeah, and it looks great. And guys, if you're new to our channel, basically, we review everyday grocery items before you spend your hard-earned money. Let us tell you if it's worth it. How does it smell?
Smells good. Smells like bacon. Smells cheesy.
It's very dense.
Yes,
it's heavy.
This one doesn't.
This is very heavy.
This one seems a little bit more dense than the Starbucks ones. Those were a little bit more airy. If you'd like to support this channel, the easiest way to do that is using our Amazon links the next time you shop there.
Welcome back to our rating system. Thumbs up again, thumbs down, moving not. So for me, this is thumbs down. So something like this is not like typically what I buy, eat. Usually for breakfast, I make my own eggs and all that kind of stuff. So if I have something like this in the freezer and it's on a day that I'm like feeling lazy and I just want something easy, I feel like this is okay. The one from Starbucks is really good. They did a great job on it. It's very flavorful. This one, mainly just egg. I just feel like it's not as seasoned as well as the one from Starbucks. And the thing about it is if I'm not gonna have this all the time, I might as well go with the name brand, the version, the one that I know is gonna make me, it's gonna satisfy me, right? Whereas this one, it's more like I'm just having it just to save a couple of bucks, but if I'm not gonna eat it like on a regular basis, I might as well get the good stuff and keep it in the freezer for rainy day. Sometimes it's not worth compromising, so for me, thumbs down.
If you like what we're doing here, please consider sending us super thanks. It helps us continue to provide more amazing content. All right, for me, this one is going to be a thumbs up. However, with that being said, I do think that the Starbucks one is better. I think that this one is like 90% of the way there, but there are definitely some discrepancies. Now, because it is a better value, and by the way, I didn't even see the Starbucks one at Costco, right? It was just this.
Obviously, they had to force people to buy this.
Yes, so it's like, preference, I would go with the Starbucks one. However, I do think that value-wise, I'm okay with getting a little bit less quality to save the cost, because these are already kind of spendy considering I've already got eggs and cheese at home. I could make my own breakfast, but if I don't want to.
Especially because when you go on Instagram, there's a million people showing you how to make these and freezing it, so.
That's true too.
Yeah.
So yes, for convenience sake, I would have these and I would buy them and put them in the freezer and, have it ready to go. Now, I will say whenever we got the Starbucks ones, I had those often. Even though they were pricey, I loved those. These I'm not as excited about. I think that they don't hit the mark, but if you're looking for a more budget-friendly alternative, it's okay, it's acceptable. Now the issues for me is number one, the density. The Starbucks ones, they were a little bit more velvety and airy.
Yeah, they were filling, but these are like just like heavy.
These are heavy, they're dense. It also has a much more pronounced cheesiness to
Yeah.
it. I feel like the cheese is almost to the point of being overwhelming in here, whereas the other one, it was a better balance of egg and cottage cheese.
Because that one, like when I say it was filling,
It was satisfying without being
because
making you
I think
feel gross.
with this one, I feel like what they're going for is just like, well, let's just make a heavy product,
Yeah.
so that way they're full. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
yes. And the actual concept of the product suffered because you
Yeah.
don't get that nice, light, airy, velvety texture that the Starbucks one has. The bacon is fine. It is a bit salty also, which is where I think that extra cheesiness comes in.
Which I liked.
You know, to me, it was a little bit on the too salty side.
Yeah.
Considering that I'm having it first thing in the morning for breakfast, you know, like,
Yeah.
I don't want it to be too much right away. It's borderline. I think it could have been improved, but it's not terrible. Overall, though, if you're gonna be picky about it, then this is not the one to get for you. But if you want a budget option, this is the one.
To sum it up, thumbs up, thumbs down. And if you guys buy from Amazon, use our Amazon link. The reason is when you do that, we get 10 cents, 50 cents, possibly even $1, which means we can continue to review things.
All right, guys, that's the video. If you like what we're doing here, definitely check out our other channel, Food Prep Inc. And don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.